Good morning and happy Thursday. It's a beautiful day here in Philadelphia. I can see the sunrise coming over the Delaware River, and it reminds me of the beauty that God has provided on this earth and the beauty in nature where we can see God everywhere we look. One of the things we do as Christians is mirror Christ, because sometimes the saying is that we're the only Jesus some people say. And that touches me regularly, especially when I'm less Christ-like than I can be, let alone should be. And that's reflective in my mind. I reflect on it regularly, and I think that's a positive thing, because we have glory in our lives. We have Jesus in our hearts as Christians. We have a joy available to us that non-Christians don't. And until they know Jesus, they never will. I was listening to Jeff Allen the other day on the TV, and he realized that without Christ in his life, there was nothing. Solomon recognized that in his writings. And I say all this to bring our attention to the recent passing of a great saint in our church, Tom Ashley. Every time I saw Tom, whether it was pre-stroke or in his little red cart running into church when he could make it, all he showed was Jesus. He was known as a prayer warrior, even for church when he couldn't make it. He and his wife, Rose, served God faithfully in their business, in their family, in their church, in their walk. And I know that there were days when Tom and Rose were having bad days. You don't have a disabling stroke and not have bad days. They're not all good, but they all are Christ-centered. And we prayed for healing for Tom for years, knowing that God was capable. And he went to the Lord with his stroke-like symptoms still intact, until the second he arrived in heaven, and he was whole. And I know that he's heard, "Well done, good and faithful servant," because he showed Jesus through adversity, through being physically disabled, but every time you saw him, he had a handshake and a smile. And I will forever remember Tom Ashley and Rose Ashley. She's with us because her faith isn't diminished, as solid people of God. And I was thinking about this the morning on the way in, and I realized that what am I going to be remembered for, besides bad dad jokes and pushing coffee? I want to be remembered as somebody who loved the Lord and showed Christ's love. That's my goal in life. I'm not perfect, but I do want to be that way. And I challenge every single one of you listening to me that know me to hold me accountable, as I hope you have somebody in your life to hold you accountable. Because condemnation isn't godly. Conviction from the Holy Spirit is how we get better. And there is a huge difference. So as we remember Tom Ashley as a great man of God, and his wife, who's still a great woman of God, these are the things, like emulating Christ, to emulate and be known as that. Tom is going to be missed. But Tom is a place where there is no pain. And I'm sure that the people that we knew that are in heaven are all telling stories about Calvary. And they're laughing at us. Or I should say laughing with us. And that is a beautiful thing. Have a great Thursday. See you in church on Sunday. Bye-bye.